My name's Hannah Persky. I'm a freshman at UMBC, and I'm studying history and secondary education, and I'm also a humanities scholar.
My name's Michelle Christian, and I'm a BFA and acting major here at UMBC, and I'm a sophomore. I want to teach mainly just because I want to get out of it knowing that I've helped someone become who they are today. I want to help students understand that education's more valuable than they know, and being able to have an education sets you up for life, basically. And if you give up, then you might not live past 20 in this kind of city. So I want to be able to influence students and maybe even save a life through the process and help them understand more about the subject and theater and what I love. I would like to teach either in a city or right outside of the city where they need teachers the most. Maybe here in Baltimore or maybe in North Carolina where my family is. But I'm hoping to do Teach for America, so I might end up wherever they place me if I get into the program.
I actually became interested in education. It's interesting because I was actually homeschooled, but being homeschooled, I learned a couple things. I learned that there's a lot of work that goes into education. It's not just getting your homework and bringing it back to the teacher. And I also learned the administrative side, just because I would help my mom lesson plan every week, and I saw all the work she did with making up a curriculum, and I would help her every week to decide what I had done, what I need to get done, and set goals for myself. I would like to teach either middle or high school history or social studies, and I would like to teach specific locality at either a Baltimore City or inner city school. And I've also had a recent interest in developing schools, underdeveloped schools that are trying to develop and get on their feet. My goal, I think, is to just give students a curiosity for learning and a desire to learn. Not just this particular subject, but anything. Just to pique their curiosity in learning and discovering new things and asking questions, not being afraid to ask questions and saying, I don't know, but I can find the answer.
I'm going to teach theater mainly to help kids have different outlets for their aggression, anger, any problems they're going through. They can use theater and get all of their feelings out and become someone new for a short period of time to get rid of all of their problems. And also English is basically the same thing. You can read a book and become a part of someone else's world for a short amount of time and analyze what they're going through and relate to it. In general, being a teacher, you have to learn a good balance between discipline and being fun and helping students learn, but also in an at-risk setting, you have to learn especially how to be strict and lay down the law, but also have these kids be influenced by you. I'll be faced with a lot of different things that I never grew up with, like drug and alcohol abuse, gang violence, violence in schools. I mean, I face some of that, but not to the extent that it is in cities. So I see that being my biggest issue to face.
I think it is difficult because, you've heard many stories, and I've even worked with it myself, where the students don't listen to you as much. And not only the students, but the parents don't listen to the teachers. Teachers get discouraged. They get walked all over, and they're not able to communicate with the students. And I think that those definitely are real difficulties that we'll have to challenge. But I think it's rewarding because even though you have to go through that difficult process, you're also helping students that are really at a crucial point, because they have to mature faster. They have so many things to deal with, and broken homes, and just difficulties that I don't have to deal with, like drugs and violence, broken families. And to be able to help these kids find an alternative. And I think that is rewarding.